Alright, let's talk about what's broken today. Today, in Portland, Oregon, ice encounters turning deadly, NBA drama over the Moda Center, and New York putting a hard stop on new data centers. Buckle up, folks. I'm Vixie Steele. Welcome to Loud and Local with Vixie Steele in Portland, Oregon. First up, something I'm already pissed off about. In Florida, a 28-year-old man from Mexico is dead after being hit by a truck while fleeing ICE agents. That makes 3 ICE-related deaths in a single damn week. Let's unpack this. July 7th in Houston, Lorenzo Salgado Araujo was killed by ICE agents. July 14th in Maine, Joan Sebastian Guerrero was shot by ICE. July 15th in Florida, a 3rd man running from agents was struck by a truck and killed. 3 incidents, 3 families destroyed in 1 week, and the rationale behind these actions is unclear. Official statements are thin, and the public is furious. Rightfully so. Here in Portland, immigrant communities are on edge. People are scared to go to work, to drive, to answer the door. I mean, Jesus Christ, how many times do we have to watch the same nightmare reel? We're talking about federal agents exercising lethal power with minimal transparency. No one can explain why enforcement keeps tipping into fatalities. No comprehensive incident reports in the open. No clear use of force thresholds the public can see. Just loss and outrage. You hear the same lines: compliance, detainers, warrants, jurisdiction. Meanwhile, bodies. Community lawyers are fielding know your rights calls day and night. Advocates are demanding reform, oversight and accountability. And to be fair, none of this is new. It's a system built to be opaque. But 3 deaths in a week puts it in flashing lights. We deserve clarity on tactics, training, and why these encounters keep escalating to lethal outcomes. I've had it with this fucking nonsense. ICE needs to be held accountable. Moving on before I break something. Headline: NBA Commissioner Adam Silver says Moda Center renovation talks are off track. Translation: the league's getting antsy and the Blazers' future in Portland is suddenly a question mark no one wants to say out loud. Let's be real about arenas. They're money pits with deadlines. You've got seismic upgrades, modern amenities, tech infrastructure, transit flow, ADA improvements, the whole package. It's not just slapping on new seats and a scoreboard. It's supply chains, financing, construction schedules crammed between concert bookings and the NBA calendar. And every month you stall is another month of contractors charging more and materials getting pricier. That's just how it goes. But here's the pinch for Portland. If renovations lag, you risk losing events, losing revenue for downtown bars and restaurants, and you give the league leverage to push harder. The NBA expects speed. They've seen cities move mountains when teams threaten to walk. No, I'm not saying the Blazers are leaving. I'm saying the pressure is very real, and Silver just turned up the heat in public. That means the team, the city, and whoever's cutting checks need to get in a room and lock the door until there's a calendar and a budget everyone signs with blood. And look, fans here bleed for this team. The economy does too, whether you like it or not. We can debate public money for private arenas till sunrise, but either do it or don't and stop dithering. This town just landed a major federal boost for semiconductors over the next decade. Big projects are possible. So make a plan, hold people to it, stop the drift. Unbelievable, but not surprising. Get it together, Portland. Alright, let's keep this train wreck rolling. Headline: New York freezes new large data centers. First state to actually hit pause because, shocker, these server farms guzzle energy and water like there's no tomorrow. If you've never lived next to a data center, here's the deal. They run giant racks of machines 24/7. That means megawatts sucked off the grid, acres of hardware needing serious cooling, and sometimes millions of gallons of water cycling through depending on the setup. You also get noise, land use headaches, and grid stress that can push rates up for everyone else. And with AI on the rise, demand's exploding. So yeah, a moratorium makes sense while you figure out efficiency, siting, and environmental costs. Haha, New York's move is leadership. It forces the industry to innovate, not just sprawl. Does it spook tech growth? Maybe in the short term. But long term, it sets standards. Higher efficiency, smarter cooling, better grid integration, community benefits that aren't just PR wallpaper. And the public seems into it because people can put two and two together. A giant data barn shouldn't get a blank check while we're cooking in heat waves and rationing water. Finally, someone gets it. Go New York! And now, on to another disaster. Headline: Environmental concerns spike as Trump rescinds the public lands rule. That rule was meant to balance use and conservation on lands the BLM manages, including more than 15 million acres in Oregon. Gone. Here's what that means in plain English. Rescinding the rule swings the door wider for extraction, lithium mining, logging, drilling, over conservation. It's the old multiple-use banner, but the tilt is obvious. Before Trump took office for the second time, the BLM had moved toward conservation. Now it's reversed. Conservationists are warning about habitat damage, water impacts, and public input getting sidelined. The kicker: 98% of public comments opposed rescinding the rule. 98. Look, lithium is critical, I get it, but blasting through process and pretending the long-term ecological costs are a rounding error is how you inherit wildfire risks, degraded watersheds, and communities stuck with the bill. People wanted balance. What they're seeing is the scale slam down on extraction. Can someone explain why this bullshit is allowed? Public lands are not for sale. Last one. Headline: Nike discrimination case in federal court here in Portland, and the jury makeup is raising eyebrows. Predominantly male, with only one woman in a sex discrimination suit. For real. Quick history. This lawsuit was filed back in 2018, alleging sex discrimination at one of the biggest brands on earth. It's taken years to grind forward. Now we've got a jury that looks, at least on paper, like it doesn't reflect the core issues in the case. Yes, there are rules about jury selection. Yes, there's voir dire. Yes, both sides make choices. But the optics are rough. It's the classic problem. Who gets to judge a workplace culture they may never have experienced? The stakes aren't just money. It's credibility and trust. The public's watching to see if a system that already feels stacked can deliver a fair shake. Companies love glossy diversity statements. Juries and courtrooms are where the truth shows up. If the outcome looks detached from lived reality, the backlash will be loud and deserved. Back in my day, people had fucking standards. Fix it, Nike. All right, that's all I got. Go do something useful and catch us tomorrow on Loud and Local in Portland, Oregon.